Right, welcome everybody. I thought I'd do a video because Sparkstron has done a Warner Brothers video. So I thought, well, let's get into the one and only VHS Museum and get into the Warner and RCA room and do a video. So I'll just show you exactly what the room looks like, because there's an RCA wall here, RCA Columbia Pictures. And also that wall over there is RCA Columbia Pictures. High ceilings in this room. And then you can see Warner Brothers is here. Down there, including some sets. Not all of my Warners are in here, because there are some that are in sets like Nightmare on Elm Street, which are in a different room. But there you go. So we've got Warner shelves here, plus some sets down below there. So if I can zoom in, and these are all in catalogue number order, or what I believe to be in catalogue number order. So we start off with the puffy boxes and we go from here. So we'll just slowly pan through. Superman there is in a different room. That's not the full set there, that's only just one of them. I've put it up there because I had a swap. And they're expensive tapes to buy as well. I've got one missing there. What have I missed there? I don't know. But this is possibly, well, it is one of the biggest collections in the UK. I love this film, look. When Dinosaurs Ruled the World. Look at that sleeve. Yeah, so, yeah, probably is one of the biggest collections in the country, but not many people know about the VHS Museum, I'm sure about it. I mean, there are shops around that have popped up. Let's get over, I've got to get over that side to show the angles of those spines so we know exactly what's there. We're going top to bottom, aren't we, in rows? So let's see what the titles are. That's the rental version. Let you see, you get big box sell-throughs and second releases or whatever, but that's the first release. Towering Inferno. It's like many of the Warners, a lot of collectors get confused and buy big box sell-throughs instead of the original rentals, which is a shame. Lack of knowledge, and then sort of like people who do have the knowledge put things up for an extortionate price knowing that it's worthless junk. A big box sell-through that you could get in a shop. So here we go, there's that section, that row, and then we'll go on to the second row, which again I have to move over. So let's move over to this side again. I might start doing some in-depth videos of certain Warner releases, because seems to be a bit of interest going around Warner Brothers at the moment for some reason. As I said, I thought, after Sparkstron, I thought, oh, go on then, I'll show my Warners, or at least some of them, because as I said, a lot of them, well, not a lot of them, but some of them are in sets, so they're not going to be up here in the collection on the wall. Oh, I love that film. What is it? The Final Countdown. I can't quite read it. Is that what it says? Yeah. Yeah, I like that film. I like time travel films and disaster films. And now we're on to this wall again. Oh, we can't see those spines. I want to show it all. I might as well. I'm sorry if it's a long video and you're bored, but you know, it might help you if you're a Warner collector. I mean, I haven't got all of them. obviously. I haven't got a whole Warner collection. I think it'll be near impossible to collect, and expensive actually to complete the Warner label these days. But I've got a fair few, and some of you may not know what was released on Warner or whatever, and then want to try and find it if you see it in here. So then at least you've got some sort of guide. And obviously I'm zoomed in for a little screen here, so I can't exactly talk about films because I'm such a small screen that I won't be able to see properly unless I, well, zoom in a bit more maybe. Alright, so that's that row. Now we'll go on to the third row. Going along. Alright, third row. Yeah? 1, 2, 3. Oh, Idi Amin, he makes me funny, although it's not that particular film. But have you ever seen the Vipco video of Idi Amin? Oh, it's funny. Now you see that Gooners there? One of those is a big box sell-through, and one of them is the ex-rental release. And you can tell by the catalogue number here, so PEV is the original ex-rental film, yeah? But then a big box sell-through, it looks the same. You know, you'll say, oh yeah, that looks good, it looks good. Anyway, the tape label's different, and also on the spine here, you see the bubble logo. Oh yeah, so that's the, sorry, I've got mixed up, look. Right, that is the big box sell-through, and this is the ex-rental because it's got the bubble logo at the bottom there. Even though it's the same catalogue number, PEV, but you can see the bubble logo and the WMV logo there, lettering, whatever it's called. Anyway, so you get big box sell-through, which is on the left, and then the original ex-rental on the right. Hold on, I'm getting confused there. So anyway, there are big box sell. I'll keep examples just to show, you know, what to look out for. That Trog is a good film, English film. Now I'm hoping this is going to come out all right, because, well, if it's straight or whatever. Hoping my hand is steady. A Little Shop of Horrors. I can't remember why I've got 2 copies. I think one was not New York. What am I on about? Hong Kong. That's it. I think one of them's a Hong Kong release. I thought, oh, I'll keep it. It came in a job lot, so I thought I'd put it up there with it. Otherwise, normally I don't do any foreign tapes. I only collect the ex-rentals, and then you can also get small box ex-rentals, as you can see here, as a small box ex-rental, which I did do, and it's annoying that you don't get, but they didn't just keep going with big box ex-rentals, you know. Right, let's go on to over here now. We're on level 3 still, aren't we? Yeah. Right, level 3. Level 3. Oh look, it's got face recognition on the camera there. I can see the little squares of the faces. Yeah. See, look, there's 2 small box ex-rentals. Why have I got 2 copies of that? What is this? What is that? I cannot remember why. I cannot remember why I've got 2 copies. There's got to be a reason. Oh, quick change there. I've got 3 copies there because they all have different tape labels. The writing is different on each label. Different design. So I try and keep variations just for the history of it. Otherwise people would never know. You know, people just think, oh yeah, I've got that now. And that'll be that. Oh, there you go, look. Sparkstron. You see how I was telling you about different Last Boy Scout sleeves. So you get PEC, PEF, and PEV. But you see the different colours. And I think one of them's for, I think they're deaf people or something like that, the different catalogue numbers. I don't actually know. It's such a rabbit hole to go through. Same as there's a different version of Other People's Money. You'll notice one has a 15 and one doesn't, you know, circulated, you know, like normal. It's just a different variant of it. Final analysis, again, you get a PEC, PEF and PEV version, different spines. Right, so let's go on to row 4 of Warner. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of Warner's for their catalogue numbering and what they do. Right, this one is, I can't quite, Mambo, what does it say? I don't know. Anyway, you get 2, well, you should have 3. I'm missing one. So I'm missing it's either PEV or PEF or PEC. I'm missing one of them. And then the same with Memoirs of an Invisible Man. 3 different spine colours for the PEF, PEC, PEV, whatever. And it seems to happen quite regularly in the Warner label. It is annoying, but if you can collect all the variants, it's all good. Now these here, some people will probably put in their Canon section or whatever, but they are actually, if you look on the back of the sleeve, it will say distributed by Warner, and most of them carry a Warner catalogue number, so that's why they're in here. Some Kung Fu releases. I don't think I've completed the Kung Fu releases. I'm not too sure. I don't think I have. But again, it's the expense of it all. Right, we're on row 4, aren't we? Row 4. Right, I've got one missing now. I must have been watching it. Oh yeah, I know what it is. It's Bloodsport. I was watching it the other day. Yeah, Bloodsport should be right there. But it's actually on the table at the moment because I was watching it the other day. And I don't know how many times I've watched that film. Loads. But then I went straight on to Bloodsport 2 after watching it. And it was nice to see that guy, the bearded guy, I forget his name, Fatty. That was, oh yeah, so also, singles, reversible sleeves, I also try and get both sleeves to display. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, the Fatty, he was in it anyway, Bloodsport 2. South Central LA, quite a rare film, good film. Falling Down, very good film. So now we're on to row 5. Aren't we? Oh, I'm getting pins and needles there on my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we're getting into the 90s. That Babylon 5 should be in a set section. It shouldn't be there. I'll have to get that out. Demolition Man, I've watched that so many times. Love that film. And Wesley Snipes being one of my favourite actors of all time. I don't know why, but he is. I think he's brilliant. Possibly favourite, actually, of all time. A lot of people would probably disagree, you know. But there you go. That's me and my opinion. Right, row 5 on this wall now. Right, yeah, Sphere. Oh, quite like that film. 187 Murder, Death, Kill. So we're really getting into the modern stages here of Warner. Deep Blue Sea. How long have I been rambling for? 15 minutes. AI, I like that film. I've watched that many times as well. I mean, it is. Oh, Ghost Ship. Definitely my favourite. Definitely my favourite modern horror, I'd say. And it also shows the making of it at the end, which they started to do on the later X rentals of Warner's. Well, probably any tape. They started putting the making of the film at the end of the tapes. And the only reason I found that out is because I just let the play. I couldn't be bothered getting up or whatever, or switching it off. Let the tape play out, and suddenly it started playing the making of it. I thought, oh, there you go. So I don't know if it's all films that they do it to, all modern. Well, we say modern now, but they're not modern anymore, are they? But the more modern releases of Warner or any other label, whether they put the making of each film on at the end, they certainly did with Ghost Ship. Right, let's go on to the last row, and then I'll show you a few sets. Right, last row. What Women Want. I keep sending them to a mate of mine, Rooker. He must have the biggest collection of What Women Want. Every time I get a spare one, off it goes. Cabin Fever, not a bad film. And then we get a few little set pieces there. A few sets. And the Broken Shelf. Yeah. Set section. Have a look at the sets. So, actually, we'll just go like that, shall we? Sure you'll be able to see it on the screen of what's there. Then just go row by row. The Nightmare on Elm Street ones aren't in here, which are Warner. What else is on Warner? Superman? Yeah, we said that. They're on different shelving in a different room. So I've got different rooms for different labels and whatever. So this room is for Warner and RCA, Columbia Pictures. And then I've got some other labels here, which are the labels where not so many were released, like Sony and Ecstasy, ITC. So they all go along the bottom half of the room, and sadly I cannot I ain't got no space for MGM or Vestron. I need another room created or something. But yeah, that's basically it for the collection. I may do another label showing of whatever. Capital, I don't need that many. I almost completed that label. There's only 35 in them anyway. 35 to collect on that label. 2020 Vision. Yeah, I'll say anyway, I'm rambling, so I shall leave you to it, and yeah, until another day. Anyway, that was for Sparkstron and our Warner Brothers little look at, and there the IVs. Anyway, I'm rambling.